Tonight on Different Strokes, we're starting a special two-part show on a very sensitive and important subject. Now, we urge families, children, and parents alike to watch both of these informative episodes and then to discuss the problem presented, which is of deep concern to all of us.
Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
Hello?
Buster Poindexter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you. We're live? Woo! Woo! We're live.
We're doing it live.
We're doing
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh, they're starting off with F?
Oh, we can't say F's.
I mean, you can get F if you want to F, but
Do you have to go back and
feels
bleep
a
it
little
in post?
feels a little crass starting off with
Do
an
you have
F.
to bleep it in post?
No, I'm not bleeping post, but it feels like a little crass to start off with an F.
Well, I'm sorry.
Out of the gate.
That was like my Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, we'll do it
It's
live.
like Andrew Dice Clay, man.
Well, I know who he is.
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Does that one spin? You got the spinning one.
Yeah.
Might as well start with an F.
Oh, wait.
Now you what? Okay, as we're doing this, we're doing a shot right off the top. S off the T.
Who deed? Who deed?
I deed earlier.
Okay,
You deed.
I got a deal for everybody. We'll hear a joke. We'll take a shot.
And
I'll
then
do an alternate joke. Then we'll go to the open.
Oh, great.
So
Great
we
idea.
still have to wait for our shot longer.
No, right now.
Right now,
Oh,
okay.
I thought you told me to
Cheers.
joke first.
I thought we were doing a joke.
Oh,
Happy.
joke first. Okay, what does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back 4 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
Shot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that's really good. I want to do another one right now.
Alternate. What do you get when you cross Sir Elton John with a saber-toothed tiger? What do you get when you cross Sir Elton John with a saber-toothed tiger?
Saturday Night Football.
I don't know, but you want to keep it the hell away from your ass. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate all you guys joining us here on this Friday night. Officially, boom! 1 minute after it is now Saturday morning.
Wait,
It's Saturday.
did we get started late
On the
again?
East Coast.
Yeah, this was a little later show. If you guys,
East
Well,
Central, folks.
Everybody
well,
liked,
no, East Coast for the
everybody
East Coast.
liked the early show.
Well, what?
I'm up past my bedtime. Honestly, I should have been asleep in the yard an hour and a half ago.
What had happened was
What happened was she came at me.
me and Steve went to a retirement soiree
A
tonight,
retarded mint party.
and it ran a little bit past our normal start time. So
Good time.
no, it was a good time. But so what we had, Jay slid into the studio at normal time
Yeah, and then I met him shortly after.
and manned the fort for
Before you even got here.
30, 45 till we got here.
The man over here started the night.
Did
and
you
I
put
showed up.
in the playlist?
Oh,
when
he
we
was
played?
already playing.
Did you put the stuff that we played in the playlist?
Yeah, it's down there.
It's okay.
Good job, Jay.
Yeah, Jay
So, yeah,
nails
we-
it all the time. He nails everything he sees.
With a nail
Yeah.
gun.
Not with a nail gun.
Whoa, what's up, Eric? Woo!
One of my girlfriends might be watching this. Be careful.
But anyway,
Oh, okay. He's really good at stuff.
we slid in a little later than normal to start the show off, but Jay came in and fucking handled shit early
Yep.
on, and kept the party moving. Now we'll say big news for us this week. We did reach 600 subscribers a couple of weeks ago. Like I said in the video, it's only taken us fucking 8 years. I mean, that's chump change.
It's been longer than 8 years.
It's chump change. But anyway, so we're doing a big contest for reaching 600,
CQ contest.
and big response over just the past barely 24 hours. A lot of folks have already like entered the contest, expressed interest, like 25 plus subs today, just from
Just
hearing about
today?
us. Yeah. So appreciate
Did you
it.
get a shout out for somebody?
Well, we
famous or-
got some new folks joining us now. That's what I've been telling everybody. Mind your P's and Q's a little bit. Don't
forget to
don't go too far off the rails.
Don't forget to
Nope.
like the videos you like.
Quote of the night.
Don't forget to like the videos you like. It helps, man. There's an algorithm at play here.
Algorithm.
There's an algorithm at play here.
Who?
He invented
Algorithm.
He
Who?
invented the internet.
Algorithm
Who?
is playing with the like button.
Yeah.
So, if you like videos on YouTube, let YouTube know you like them.
I think I got a scunge on my hands.
There's this one guy I like to follow, and he says, "Don't forget to hip thrust that MFing like button.
That's
Thrust it.
That's aggressive.
Hip
anyway.
hip thrust the like button."
We got new folks watching us,
Okay.
so we don't want to fly too far off the rails.
I'm not.
We don't run people off.
I think I'm being pretty tame.
It's okay. We're all right. We're okay. I'm just reminding everybody.
Yeah.
But we certainly do appreciate the new folks joining us. It's crazy because we got people that have been watching us for literally fucking 8 years, and we got people that have been watching us for the first time.
You're dropping F-bombs.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But you're calling me out on F-bombs.
No,
You just
I
dropped...
said don't lead the show with an F-bomb.
Oh.
We're a couple minutes into it now.
So I can
the
drop
first
them
thing
now.
out of your mouth was an F-bomb.
Yeah, no, it was the second thing out of my
That
mouth.
was a little weird.
I apologize to the lovely viewers.
Oh, Unsound Rob, you gonna make your first VC video for GMRN? Hoo, baby.
I thought you already did
I
that.
love to hear that. Love to hear that. He's making his first. See, you're off the rails.
Oh, he's gonna...
Yeah, so you're off the rails.
Don't say that to me.
You're off it.
Don't tell me I'm off the rails.
You're off it.
No, that's like saying you're not tracking, which is the worst thing you could ever say to me.
You're not tracking.
Don't tell me I'm not tracking. I'm always
What
tracking.
is that?
I can't get too deep into it, but don't tell me I'm not tracking because I'm always.
I literally don't think I've ever said that to a human being as
Well,
long as
I
I've
think
been
it
alive.
means like you're not keeping track of what is like the world or something.
You're not tracking.
I'm not tracking. Don't tell me that. I'm tracking. I'm always tracking. That track like that. That's a pretty good swivel.
Dollar bill, y'all.
That's so
Anyway, we really do appreciate all the folks that have responded so far. And hey, look, if you want to get in on this, I didn't copy the link. Go into the our latest video. There's a contest.
CQ contest.
Here's the details of the contest. Show 3 to 5 records of albums that you bought solely on cover alone, to varying degrees of success. Whether it was blew you away or was you thought it was going to be super cool and ended up being a fucking shitstorm, whatever. Anyway,
Well,
I had said in the video that I'm giving away, just like life, there's one prize because winner takes all. $100.
what prize is it?
$100.
Oh,
Frank's still on.
You want a Venmo? You want a PayPal? You want a gift card? Whatever. $100? You want to pay your groceries with it? Pay your light bill? Boom, $100. It's been a weird couple of years, so some people need money for real shit. You know what I mean? They don't need the latest fucking
Is this coming through the
reissue, whatever. You know?
coming through the internet here?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, get on the internet and like make things happen for people. Why wouldn't you?
But also,
Why wouldn't you?
I thought a little better of it. I made this big thing. It's like life. Winner takes all. Ain't no second, third place.
Loser.
Fuck that. All that is loser bullshit. I thought a little better of that. So
Terrible philosophy.
I'm amending right now. Here's what we're going to do.
Commit to the bit.
In addition to the $100 grand prize, we're also going to be offering
Second.
third place. I'm going to draw third place. You know what you get? Grown Man Record Night mug. Branded Grown Man Record Night mug, third place. Second place, you get a Grown Man Record Night t-shirt of your color and size of choice. Boom.
When did this happen?
I just decided.
You were like totally against.
I was so against doing second, third. I know.
Do you have any
Winner take all, man.
any of that swag
Fuck
available
everybody.
to people?
Yes.
You have mugs?
Yes.
GMRN on it?
Yes.
Why the F do I not have
Sweat-
one?
Sweatshirts.
You're in the back room. Whole pile of them.
Mugs?
Jerry, pull a brown
Jerry,
one out.
what the F, man? I've been here
Pull a
all
brown-
night and
pull
I
a
don't have a
brown one.
mug.
We only got. What do you mean brown ones? That's only brown.
Give me a brown mug for my beer,
no,
Jerry.
We got to have something else other than a brown one.
Give me a brown.
Why are the mugs only brown? The ones that we have here.
It doesn't matter as long as it's got the logo
No,
on
I don't
it.
like that. Why did they only send us brown ones? Who drinks coffee out of a brown mug? That seems stupid.
People who don't want to wash the mug every day.
I don't like that already. The mugs are brown. Who drinks coffee out of brown mugs? That's
I do, so you
that's
don't
like shitting into a black toilet. You don't do that.
Oh, have you ever seen a black toilet?
I'm not.
Have you ever actually shit into a black toilet? I have.
I don't know.
I was at a rental house one time, and no kidding, the toilet was black porcelain. It was the most disturbing thing.
I don't care for that.
You have no way of telling how clean it is.
I don't care for that. Anyway, hey, all you guys out there, go participate in the contest we're doing. Get in on this. $100
contest.
$100 grand prize. Grown Man Record Night T-shirt. Grown Man Record Night mug. If you guys want some of that
CQ
merch,
10 meters.
if you guys want some of that merch, boom, right there.
Can I have a mug?
We'll talk about it.
Jerry.
That seems like an off the air type conversation.
Well, I thought Jerry was in
Well,
charge of stuff like
I mean,
that.
we'll work on it.
What does Jerry do for
It's complicated.
you? Jerry doesn't do anything.
We'll work on it.
No, he does. He works hard. He works hard. He just doesn't
Well,
get mugs.
it's different.
Sometimes.
But anyway, contest. Go check out the video. Go participate and go spread it around because there's a lot of people in VC we don't interact with and can't know everybody and all that shit. You know. All right, boom. Steve,
Yeah.
there's something you talked about. Now you're in a different room.
What's going on, man?
You mentioned that there was actually, I had this conversation with Patrick, the vinyl archivist, who you did his contest.
CQ contest.
You did his contest back in the day. And by IEM, he does a live stream where he plays music. But that the Steven Wilson IEM stuff.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that all about? Tell us about it. I mean, just in general.
Steven Wilson did a.
Sitting on his lap.
You kind of sprung this on me.
No. Just general terms.
So it's like something mind fuck. It's a project Steven Wilson did, and it's got an early Porcupine Tree sound to it.
It's all instrumental,
It's mostly
right?
instrumental.
Mostly instrumental.
Almost all instrumental.
Patrick had asked me.
And what they did, they just released all their stuff from IEM on Bandcamp. So it's now, you can go to Bandcamp, I think look up IEM. There's a lot of cool shit on there.
Yeah. He had mentioned that. We were talking about, I can't remember. He was doing one of the streams that he does on his channel. and we're talking Steven Wilson stuff, and I was like, Steve's really the big Steven Wilson guy. But he's like, have you ever heard of IEM? He's like, this is this other like crazy, weird experimental shit he did. And I think he played it on the stream that night.
Okay.
I think Vance may have been in there with him.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to find for a long time.
Yeah.
But now it's all out there on Bandcamp. So.
But it's not a vinyl thing. This is
No, sadly, I don't think it is.
But it wasn't even available on Bandcamp.
Right.
Until
now.
Recently, until now.
Until now.
Yeah. If I missed you for being in here, I'm sorry, but I appreciate all you guys hanging out with us.
We need a
Psycho Platters, Miss Tip Spa,
We need a
Mister
what do you call those?
130
What do you call those? The
stenographer.
No, the icons, the picons, the little things we throw up, like get off your phone and shot. And
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
we need one for Jay's knee.
Jay's knee. I do have.
Dave's knee.
You guys can spam JFC. Give it a little JFC spam right now. I just kind of want to see it. Kind of make my day feel a little better.
We did some JFC spam for you.
So I think before I don't want to get off the rails here, but I do need you to explain to the audience something I've recently learned about you. And I've recently learned about life in general. There's this thing that's very popular within a certain focused group of America.
Yeah.
Carp fishing. I walk in to see what Mike's up to at the office, and he's watching carp fishing videos. But it's not just carp fishing. It's a whole thing where people go to these ponds, and you have a certain lot that you sign, or you might get drawn for, and you set up your rod, and you carp fish. And we're talking; these are big fat fish because people.
Misfit Spa 138.
People are feeding grits and cornmeal to these fish, so they're getting big and fat.
Correct.
and the object is to catch the biggest fish, of course. But it's a
sure.
They're called pay lake. What do you explain?
Yeah. These pay lakes are small stocked ponds full of carp. Not a fish that I grew up fishing.
Not a great eating fish.
No, you can't eat them. You turn them all back. But you come in, you pay a certain amount of money. It's quite a bit of money for the night. And the tournaments are like 6 p.m. to like 2 a.m. Prime time, fuck stick time frames for getting all messed up. And so you pay all this money, so it's gambling, which I also love.
Yeah.
And fishing, which I also love. And you
just try to catch the biggest fish.
Biggest fish per hour pays off. Certain fish that land on certain weight amounts.
But there are videos on YouTube where people just. There's one in particular.
It's a culture thing.
There's some folks in West Virginia that are very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Friend of mine. I've grown up fishing. My dad was a professional fisherman. I have been in professional fishing tournaments. Actually, ironically enough, tonight.
Yeah.
Look at what I'm wearing. I was a part of the X Point fishing team.
Okay.
That's not something I picked up at Goodwill. I was
sponsorship.
I was sponsored by X Point, which is they do True Turn, X Point.
Yeah, you're talking Greek to everybody.
Some of you guys will know whatever that company is. I can't remember the name of the company. It's a big company. And I ended up fucking it up in the end.
Yeah.
In the words of I about said Joe Paterno.
In the words of Joe Paterno.
I didn't know he was fucking him. In the words of Joe Paterno, I didn't know he was fucking kids. No, but in the words of Al Pesci, Christ, I'm having a tough run of it.
Come on.
At the very beginning of Casino, when he's like, but in the end, we all fucked it up. I fucked up the sponsorship.
Did you? Was that the time you walked into the lobby of the hotel and?
No,
what
but
was that?
They sponsored me.
I remember.
I think this is called TTH, something like that. The company.
There was some place in South Carolina though. Hotel.
Yeah, I may have been on some alcohol and some pills and some weed and shit and some Popeyes chicken, some mescaline.
That'll do it.
Could have been some mescaline involved. I don't know. It's not important at the point. But I made a scene in a lobby in a hotel. Anyway, but I was sponsored by. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Deep Track Zach was in the Conveyors Bass Pros 20 plus years ago. Went to a couple of state tournaments.
Nice.
My man.
Nice. Y'all need to go fishing.
Hell yeah, we need to go fishing now. I've been out of the competitive scene for a while because I don't know if you guys noticed, but we tend to stay up a little late here on the program. And even back in the day when I was playing shows with the band, I would come home from the band shows. We call them rock and roll shows where I'm from.
Okay.
I would be a little messed up, and I'd come home, and so I'm up, and then my dad would get up like right after. He's like, "Hey, Michael, I'm going up to High Rock. You want to come with me?" And I'm like, I'm not going to bed yet, and I'm drunk as shit. No. So I'd go to bed. I'd be going to bed. My dad would be getting up to go fishing. So the lifestyle's much like here on Record Night.
Yeah.
This lifestyle for what we do on Friday night is not very conducive for
I will agree.
fishing. Fishing.
It's kind of messed up my weekends at times.
Yeah, 100%.
I try not to let it do that.
Yeah.
But it does at times.
Look here, I'll show you though, Zach. Keep on talking, Steve. Hey, tell us about this. Actually, before we get
I have a
going,
rock and roll show.
what's this right
Speaking
now?
of rock and roll show.
Yeah, what's this
Oh,
about?
you want to talk about that?
Yeah, let's do a real quick.
So my friend John Epstein, who's a partner of mine in Uncle Watson's Widow, the band that we recently put out a new CD, was an associate editor for this underground music magazine called U.S. Rocker. Now, if any of you guys are from Ohio, you may know this from the 80s.
Metal Theologian, Sonic Doom Spaceman,
From the 90s?
Shane Rocky.
So apparently, U.S. Rocker
1990s.
did a really good job of like covering metal in the 80s and 90s. I guess I mean, I could be off my rocker here myself, but
Is that a play on words? I don't care for that.
But they've put all of their issues online for free. You can go online and look at all the old U.S. U.S. Rocker issues online. So if you're in the metal, and I think there's a lot of you folks that are,
a whole bunch of episodes. I mean,
I think there are. And this is what got John into seeing a lot of shows back then. I think while he was an associate editor.
Where's the list of?
There's a link somewhere in there to the download. No, download US Rocker now. That right there. I don't think you clicked it. You missed the click, son. Or maybe
No,
you
it's
did.
probably. I think it's downloading.
Hey, Steve, will you hear me my baby?
Here we go. Look at this.
So there you go.
episodes.
That's cool.
Thank you.
These are all episodes of like magazine flip throughs, essentially.
Yeah. So
Let's click one.
I encourage you check it out. It's history, especially for the Midwest, the Ohio area.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Little mud honey there.
Hell yeah, that's badass.
So check that out if you're interested in
Books, check them out.
an underground magazine from Ohio in the 90s, I guess it was.
1990s?
Yeah, the 1990s.
I want to show.
Exactly.
You gotta be specific.
I want to show Deep Track Zach my.
No.
That's my daddy right there.
That's your daddy?
That's my daddy right there.
Look at that. Is that
Right.
is that a champion fish?
That's a big old. That's second place at Santee Cooper.
It's a bass right there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Woo! My dad's still up in the hospital. He's in
Largemouth or smallmouth?
largemouth.
Is he giving the crowd the finger?
Probably.
No, he used to do this. He would do the NWO, pump the crowd, and then like do the Hogan, like "Let me hear you." I got video
worked the
from
crowd?
him. Yeah,
Oh, wait.
like after
You have
he.
video of this?
Yeah,
We need to share that.
yeah. But anyway, I come from a long line of showmen.
I bet.
Uh-huh. It kind of runs in the family, 100%. All right, well, let's keep it moving here, folks. Boom. Check out this. This kind of popped up recently, and I was pretty. You guys know we talk about Lee Scratch Perry and that like kind of whole dub scene.
Wait. Isn't he the guy that plays with Mike Doty?
No, I don't know. Maybe
I think so.
he's an old school reggae dub guy.
I think
Here he is now. Look at this picture, which is phenomenal. But I found this thing. It's which I love all this shit, but New Age Doom is the name of this issue. It's got a new album called Lee Scratch Perry's Guide to the Universe. We are busybodies. We are busybodies. That's the name of the label. That's a terrible name for a label. This November is coming out. This fuses. Okay, listen to this. Lee Scratch Perry, who, we know who that is, fuses drone, jazz, stoner rock, noise, and dub with Perry on vocals.
Really?
Like, what? I saw that kind of in passing. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. What? Whoa, that sounds pretty awesome to me. November 5th release. And I guess they kind of coordinated all this through like fucking Zoom calls and shit during the pandemic.
It's like an online thing.
Yeah. So I want to hear this. There wasn't a track to sample. I want to hear this. I think that's flat. He looks like Flavor Flav without the crack. Yeah. That's what Flavor Flav could have looked like if he just, kept it together. But if I had this outfit and it fit properly, I'd wear this every day.
Big boot.
Every day. I'd wear this every day. Jay had a bunch of Western shirts he was going to give me and then ended up giving them away instead. Right, Jay?
Giving them away?
Yeah. I like Western shirts.
I've found one I really like.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to lose the X-Point hat. I'm going to go to the sleep hat. Should I go to the sleep hat?
No, I like the backwards hat.
Okay.
I'll make this one backwards later. Anyway. Those PJs are the tits? Oh, is those PJs? Your wife had drapes that look like that? Those are busy drapes, bro. Busy D's, 100%. Anyway.
Talk about Busy D's.
A band we talked about before on here, and how I really know this band. Remember our buddy Bill Royster?
Yeah, man.
Bill Royster gave me some music back in the day from a group called the L. Michaels Affair. And what they did was they took and redid the Wu-Tang Return to the 36 Chambers album and did a Return to the 36 Chambers where it was instrumental, like actual instrument versions of that album. So if you've never heard that, I think maybe it's called Return to the 37th Chamber or something, some kind of shit like that. But it's jazz versions of the instrumentals of that album. And it sounds just like it. They didn't go off weird about it. They just used real instruments to do it. I got the hiccups.
I heard that.
This show is fucked.
Have you decided to start over yet?
All right, let's start it up. We'll roll it back. Jerry, give you a little...
Don't rely on
Hang on, this will get a little quiet before.
Don't rely on Jerry. He's not going to do his
It's
job.
coming in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate everybody joining us. They call that a re-rack in the radio business. You ever been in radio business?
I have.
I think Steve's like the broke-ass Mazzy. We got like the broke-ass Mazzy over here.
Massive star?
Ass Mazzy? What?
You look like Mazzy.
Do I?
VC legend Mazzy.
Mazzy.
I'm saying.
Are you watching the show?
You favor him. He's doing a contest video for us.
Is he?
You favor him.
Okay.
He wears a hat. You like a hat?
I like a hat.
Remember, you used to wear like a fedora hat.
Right now, I'm growing the hair, so I don't want to put a hat on. But I'm letting the hair grow.
Maybe all these people are watching. They think Mazzy's on the show.
No.
They realize
just me. It's just me. Sorry.
Should I put the super up?
Go back to what you're doing.
Should I put the super up then? Just to make sure everybody knows.
Supra? Toyota Supra?
Toyota Supra.
Those are nice.
I like Toyota
They go
Supras.
about 80 miles an hour. They're fast.
They're way faster than 80. Dude, like twice that, probably.
Like
so
90?
No, like 160.
You guys into race cars?
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom. That's funny as hell. All right. Fuck. What are we doing?
I don't know.
No. Anyway, the L. Michaels Affair.
Yeah. Did you show it?
No.
Why not?
I know. Anyway, I know them from doing the
a cool
instrumental,
cover. That's a cool cover.
instrumental versions of.
I would have bought that album just
Wu-Tang.
based on its cover.
And we did something of theirs recently. They typically do these like instrumental. Think of like the what's the name of the band?
Is this the Al Michaels affair?
No, what's the band that does the neo soul stuff that we like? Mr. O'Neill's favorite band. Budo's band.
I didn't know that.
This the original stuff. A lot of it sounds like the Budo's band. That kind of like with horns.
You don't even know.
Kind of soul versions of stuff.
Latin percussion kind of thing.
Yeah. So anyway, this has that. It's reggae, dub. And I'll listen to some of this today. It's got some hip hop vibes at times. But it's called The L. Michaels Affair meets Liam Bailey. I don't know who this cat is. And say that name, Steve. What is that?
Oh, Jesus.
A Cundeo Inversions is the name of the new album.
Icundeo.
It's dope. I sampled it. It doesn't sound like some of the other Al Michaels. I did that organically, which is funny. Does it sound like the L. Michaels?
Do you believe in miracles?
He's clearly right over the bull. He's going to hike the bull. That's what Al Michaels
Next
sounds
week on Sunday Night Football.
Bull.
I can't do Al. I never tried to do Al Michaels. So
You work on it?
I'll work on it.
We'll workshop it.
Mikey Band.
Huh? Oh, no.
Mikey Band.
Oh, no. Everything's messed up.
You can't put you got a bug over a bug.
I doubled it up. Debugged it.
Mikey Band.
I debugged it. That's tough sledding. All right. Fuck. I'm done talking about that. So let's get into some stuff that came out. I'll be honest with you. This week, in terms of things that came out, kind of a fucking snooze fest, Steve.
Is it?
It's kind of a snooze fest. And you guys can always hip us to stuff that we missed. Because, I mean, we don't catch everything. But this week was kind of a snooze fest. Some weeks there's so much shit coming out that it's like, this show's going to be 4 hours long. And tonight, or this week, wasn't really that case. Actually, that L. Michaels came out this week. That
I
New
will
Age
say
Doom.
this. I think a couple
No,
weeks
no.
ago, when the 50th anniversary of All Things Must Pass came out, I don't think we even mentioned it. I don't think we mentioned it at all. If you're not familiar with All Things with George Harrison's Landmark.
Oh, yeah, the big box set.
1971.
That was a big thing.
It came out as a box set. You can get like the 3 album, which it was a triple album when it came out, but there's like an 8 album deluxe if you're interested in that.
Speaking of Mazzy, he got that big old box.
Yeah,
up there.
yeah,
Star.
yeah.
Anyway,
I like that.
maybe I was really on this the whole vibe of like, the contest video we did. We're talking about records that you bought solely based on the cover, taking a chance. And I know that was kind of for a lot of us, that was an early on thing. When you're kind of a young collector, you have all the space in the world, and you don't know shit. You don't know stuff that like, oh yeah, Blue Note's great, but also Impulse, and look for Argo, and like, whatever. Maybe you were just naive or whatever. And so you just grab stuff because, fuck, this cover's got a snake on it. That's got to be badass, right? Because fuck, a snake, right? So maybe I'm in that mind frame because the contest video is kind of wrapped around that kind of motif of like trusting things based on the version. Is Steve on his phone right now?
Not really.
It looks a little bit like you're
I
looking.
don't think so.
Anyway, I saw this
I'm
today.
just watching the chat.
I saw this today, and maybe I was kind of locked in on that vibe, and also combined with the fact that it was a snooze fest in terms of things coming out today. Boom, Police Bastard. I like the name first off, and this cover I really like, and so I'd never heard of him. I looked it up.
There's a lot going on there.
It really is. This is it's crust punk.
Crust punk?
Yeah, so it's
What is crust
It's
punk?
heavy as fuck with screaming and hollering. It sounds like hardcore. It's got elements of like metal and punk together, but really off and crazy kind of stuff, which I like some of the stuff.
A little heavier punk.
But it says, if you yearn for the glory days of UK crust punk when no one could touch bands like Antisect, Ambix, Anti-System, both for their integrity and intensity, yearn no more because the spirit lives here.
So bands have to start with the letter A.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Crust punk. But I listened to it today. I was jamming it.
Yeah.
It's heavy and hollery and screamy. So it's not just... It's kind of metally riffs with kind of a punk mentality for vocals. That hardcore kind of vocal mentality. But thick, gnarly, fuzzy riffs that are fast. I've never been a big crust punk guy, but maybe today was just a good, I don't know. I like it. I like this. And I was kind of on that cover vibe, so this cover kind of grabbed me. Crust punk is your favorite bread at Subway? I'm a big, I'm a Monterey cheddar guy.
Are you?
Personally. Although it always gives me diarrhea.
Yeah.
But I don't eat bread anymore, so it don't make any shits.
It don't make any shit.
Don't make it. It don't make no shits. Hey, don't make a shit to me, Big Daddy. I know there's some metal cats in the chat right now. And where's the girl, the fiance at?
I don't know.
Elizabeth?
She's not here.
A band called Strapping Young Lad, which is Devin Townsend's project from the 90s.
Okay.
Where he pretty much spearheaded this whole shebang, especially for this first record, which got... Apparently this label is re-releasing all the Strapping Young Lad stuff. And honestly, I've never been a super big fan of Strapping Young Lad. I like Devin Townsend. I like a lot of the stuff he's done and kind of just in general, his mentality around stuff. But in terms of like, man, this album's badass, and I want to just sit down and listen to the fuck out of it, I've never been a super big fan. It does just really. A lot of my friends have. I think that the reason I was hollering, I think the fiance really likes Strapping Young Lad, and for me, I just don't. I don't get it 100%, but it's good stuff. Satan's Ice Cream Truck, yeah. I like a lot of the Devin Townsend project, which is a lot more on the proggier side of metal. But anyway, I thought I would mention it because I know a lot of you guys that do watch us do like stuff like Strapping Young Lad. For me personally, it's a band I could never really get into. And finally, hey Steve, don't tell me how to run my live stream. Look at cart mouth. That's what cart's mouth looks like. I don't think I own this. Pretty sure I don't own this. But it's been released on how many different like record store day releases and stuff like this. Sun Ra's Languidity. You got this one?
I don't have that one.
I
bet Aaron has it.
I bet Aaron's got multiple versions of this.
When did it come out?
This is the let me check it out. 78. According to this write-up, Strut is putting this out. Now, Aaron is kind of my go-to guy for not only metal stuff, but Sun Ra stuff.
Oh, sure.
And the Strut stuff that they do, is it good? I'm looking for his opinion on this. It says Strut presents the definitive edition of Sun Ra's classic Languidity album from '78 with a brand new 4 LP box set, which also comes with 2 CD editions. Strut is solid as fuck. Boom. Say no more. Etched in stone as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Boom. when it comes to jazz reissues, I only need to hear like one head's real opinion. Like, no, it's good. Fuck, it's good. Boom. That's it. Because if it sucks, you'll know right off the bat. If a jazz pressing sucks, I think metal you can get away with a lot more. Punk records, fuck, you could get away with absolutely bloody murder with poor production at times. But something like jazz, where there's a lot of space between the notes, there's a lot of room for you to figure out, like, hey, wait, this sucks. When they're not playing, I hear, then you know that's a shit pressing. It's. I think it's easier to tell with stuff like jazz that it's a shit pressing. You know what I mean? So I want to pick this up. Well, pick it up. Pick it up.
Apparently, it's been reissued a bunch of times.
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Yeah.
A shit ton of times. I think we've talked about it on the show probably 4 or 5 times total.
Let's get Jay in here.
Boom! Because Jay started off filling in for us.
No, I mean, pizza.
Should begin with Jay.
Whoa. He had the comms early on, but I'm missing some. What'd you start with?
Yes.
Okay. Then what?
Alice and James.
Okay. This is out of order. You have like 4 records and they're all out of order. That's a pretty good... Jesus Christ, dude. I gotta do a super for you too?
What?
I gotta do a super for you.
What's that mean?
A lower third.
Oh, thanks. I was in the green room having some pizza.
In the green room, in the studio tonight, we do have pizza and some beers. We got some liquor.
Yeah.
It's a good time over there. It's good stuff. Did Jay make himself a Crystal Light? What you got over there, Jay? Is that your secret?
It's,
Is that
it's my
Crystal
secret.
Light?
No, it's not Crystal Light.
Because it's store
Yeah,
brand?
G Fuel. No, it's G Fuel.
G Fuel?
Yeah.
What? They're not sponsoring the stream.
Oh, sorry.
Now, Mitchum is, because folks, if you need absolute solid 48-hour protection from your underarms smelling like a hobo's milk carton urinal, Mitchum. Switch them to Mitchum. You won't regret ever switching to Mitchum. But yeah, so Jay, we appreciate you coming in here early on, and actually had to get a key from underneath the mat to come in to start the show because Steve and I were the fiance and Steve's wife. We're at a party
Shindig.
40 minutes away from here, right?
Right.
And speaking of Devin Townsend,
Who's speaking of?
Ryan looks like him.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, in the face, literally no.
And it's Devin Townsend.
No.
That's Devin
Got a
Townsend.
side by side up yet? Hey, speaking of on plane,
Yeah,
look how much bigger my head
that's
is.
that's perfect. So Jay comes in here early on, and it's funny because in the Discord I was like, "Hey, just so you guys know, Jay's going to be filling in here, so make sure some of you guys jump in here, and if something's not looking or sounding right, make sure he knows what's going on." And somebody says, "Oh, great! It's going to be 3 hours of nothing but Kiss records."
Oh.
First thing out of their
First
mouth.
thing.
And what's the first record Jay plays? Creatures of the Night,
Oh, yeah. We
Which
saw
is-
that laying around here.
which is badass.
Played
by
the
way.
B-side.
It's a badass record. I'm late to the Kiss party. Admittedly
I hate that
so.
I lost you.
I love it.
I hate that
I
I lost you.
love it.
That's a good one.
Oh,
I love this whole shebang. And you played what tonight, Jay?
Side B.
Side B.
With the 2 most notable songs off the record.
What's the big guy? Creatures of
no.
Creatures of the Night's the most notable. Come on. I like that one.
War Machine and
I like War Machine
I
and-
Love It Loud. Those were the 2 big ones.
War Machine and Creatures of the Night are 2 of my favorite Kiss songs.
Well, nobody cares.
No, they do. Dude, there's lots of Kiss fans.
No, nobody cares what your opinion is. Though.
Yeah, absolutely they do, because I'm a new
Nobody
Kiss fan.
cares if you like Kiss now.
I'm a new Kiss fan. Of course they do.
Even though it's your show, they still don't care.
Absolutely they
They
care.
don't want to hear that.
yeah.
Then you played, what was this, like 6 albums? Why is this so thick?
Yeah, it's really thick. That's that
What
Alice
are the
in
newer
Chains.
Alice in when the Alice in Chains
Oh, that's good stuff.
came back?
And I played
Black Gives Way to Blue?
Side C. I played. That's
C
the
for cunt.
That's the first one with their new singer that they had after Lane Staley passed.
Yeah. This is the same Asian guy from Journey that plays on this? Is that right?
At least you didn't call him the O word like you usually do.
I don't call nobody nothing about nobody.
We sure didn't have to.
And then I walked in when you had this play. God, I love this record. We've not played this in a long time.
No. Somebody asked if I was going to play some Van Halen, I think, and
I like this better than
I come across this first, so I just pulled this.
To me, this is up there with, I would rank it in terms of Van Halen records.
It's not a Van Halen record.
No, I would put this in a top 3 with, if you mixed side projects, except Montrose. I can't do that. Anyway, it's a good record. I'll put it up there.
You're stupid.
Really? No. You don't like this record?
No, it's good. It's just not like the world's best record.
I put Van Halen 1, maybe 2, 4,
Did they just
Who are
name
they,
all
Led
the
Zeppelin?
numbers?
Who are they, Led Zeppelin?
not 4.
Oh, they had the OU.
What do you
Fair
call it?
Warning?
No,
Fair Warning,
not 4. 1984.
1984.
812.
Fair Warning.
OU 812.
Montrose
First is
and this
better.
one.
They're all better.
I don't. Unsound Rob says he's all about Bananas discovering the Elder. Jay brought it over, and that's a killer record. The Elder is amazing.
It's not really amazing, but you know.
I love it.
Well, good. It's not
That's
amazing.
what I'm
but
saying.
It's not amazing, but it's
I'm not.
not as bad. People shit on that one. It's not bad.
See, and that's the perfect point, Jay, is because I'm not a Kiss fan, quote unquote, so I don't
You're a
know
fanatic.
that.
You're a
No, no,
fanatic.
no. So I don't know that. I don't know that you're not supposed to like that record.
No.
Because
It's
the
not-
older
you're not
Kiss
supposed
fans
to-
don't like it.
It's not that you're
The rest of the Kiss fans
not that
don't
you're
like
not
it. So nobody
supposed to
can
like it.
No.
I think some of their best stuff was in that late makeup era.
Because before
It was different.
Before a year ago, I thought it all was a bunch of redneck fucking bullshit garbage that was based on 4/4 rock and roll nonsense, and I didn't get it. I thought it was lazy. I thought the songwriting, the guitar playing, the drumming, literally everything about all the entire band was lazy. Everything about Kiss to me seemed lazy. Bad playing, bad songwriting, bad everything.
Just like
But-
AC/DC.
But at the end of the day, at some particular points, you put these records on and you could not put a better fucking record on. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. At some points, like that Kiss record is just the best feeling ever. You had a couple of beers and you just, I don't know. Kiss hits this certain thing when all those things kind of just line up. But individually, I shit on that stuff all day long. But they just come up with whatever it is that's right.
Yeah.
And I finally get that. But if you're like, oh, dude, Ace Frehley's like, he's the best fucking guitar player you ever... It's like, stop it. No, he's not. But
I hear
together,
what you're spitting out.
together, I think they all produce a really, really awesome product.
Well, in that in the late makeup, they were going through a bunch of studio session guys, and so it's better written music.
Yeah,
So
yeah. But it's also, I love the fact that it's fun now because I always loved that that Kiss vibe because it's very comic booky.
yeah,
And very synonymous with the 70s and like toys and comics and like video games and people that were into that kind of shit were all into Kiss.
yeah.
And I always felt neglected because I was like, yeah, I'm good with you guys on all this shit except Kiss sucks. But
Yeah.
now I don't feel that way anymore.
You know what gets shit on by Kiss are their 4 solo albums they put out.
Yeah. I've still not heard all of those.
The Ace Frehley one's really good. That's like the Kiss record they never really made. And then The Gene Simmons one's very poppy, and the Paul Sandlin one is kind of ballady poppy, whatever. But the Peter Criss one is a throwback, kind of to
Like a doo-wop? The doo-wop
well,
record?
yeah, like Bee Gees
think I have heard
kind of
that, yeah.
sounding too, and so
I do like that, and I do like that it's so late that
good
like
mix.
now I'm sort of figuring it out,
well, it's like
and it's more to discover. Like,
like-
I'm old, and I'm discovering things that I should have discovered when I was 20.
and when I initially listened to some of their stuff, like the solo, like the Peter Criss solo record, I was like, this sucks. I listened to it for about 30 minutes, and then before you know it, I listened to the record like 5 times in the last week.
Yeah,
But it really sucked to start.
my Kiss journey is weird, and it's bumpy.
Kiss and Journey together?
No, my Kiss journey is weird and it's bumpy, but it's earnest. And I'm not afraid to be like, I think Kiss sucks,
I'm like that with
But it-
bands.
but Kiss feels good nowadays.
Back when I was married,
I pull them up on my phone, man.
my ex-wife loved Fleetwood Mac, and I could not stand Fleetwood Mac back then.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and then
So
then she slept with somebody else, and now they're married and have kids.
Well, this took a strange turn. Thanks for all the new subscribers. So you pulled this one out. I hadn't played this in a while. This is a boot.
Oh yeah, this was just a random.
You just kind of went and stabbed because the record ran out and you didn't realize it.
No, I
Okay.
picked that one up pretty early. Nirvana, the live from Pier, what's it called, 78? Something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, this is what a lot of that live and loud stuff came from.
The Pier that they did, like after In Utero came
Yeah,
out.
with all the dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he spits on the camera and yeah. And this is also there's an official live version of this that the official boot.
Oh, he had it up at the store.
Yeah, which actually has more tracks. I probably should have bought it, but to me the boot was cool to get.
I think it sounds good though. I mean,
Live at the Pier 48, Seattle,
Pier 48,
December
yeah.
13th, 1993.
he died a few months later, right? 4 months
Yeah,
later.
yeah, not too much later.
Was it
Does
April?
Mikey's shirt say Meat Rocket? It sure does. Hey, look, this was a band. This was a band that my band played with a long time. They were staples. Zonk Man knows these guys. They were staples around this area for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
I've had this shirt since the 90s. I don't have a lot of underarm hair. But yeah,
Man, that's gross, man.
take a little whiff of that. Get a whiff of that.
Get that out of my...
Come on.
Good God, man.
It's a good band. Look up Meat Rocket. I don't know if there's stuff on YouTube or not, but they're heavy as fuck, man. Oh, Burton Brown, Double B.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's Mitchum, baby. Woo! 48-hour protection. You got nothing to worry about, Jay. I put deodorant on yesterday. I put this Mitchum on yesterday, so you don't need to worry about any of that.
So it's good till like 8 a.m., right? Tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's badass you wax your pits, somebody said.
Yeah. I don't need hair. Dude, hair on underarms is nasty. You ever seen Kevin McHale? He looks fucking gross. Kevin McHale is like white and pasty with like underarm hair. Makes me want to throw up in my fucking Wendy's sweet and sour used cup of sauce that I got with some nuggets that weren't even mine. They were on a tray that was next to mine. And I just grabbed them because I ate my combo and I was still hungry. Fuck. Hey! Fuck! Jay pulled this bitch out right here now. Mm-hmm. Woo! A grown man record night staple.
Yeah, I said we
An early
played too
tape.
much early rock. We got to get on to something else.
I'll be honest, I thought you were going to do rock the whole time. I didn't think you were going to dip into anything else but rock.
I was going to play either Miles Davis kind of blue or this.
And you know, we're talking
Oh,
like
for
the
this.
contest. We were talking about covers.
It's my favorite cover of all time.
This is
I don't own this record, but it's my favorite cover.
This is one of my favorite covers of all time, but I couldn't include it in the contest because even back then I knew who Wes Montgomery was, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I didn't know Jimmy Smith then that early, I did. I probably knew both of these cats then.
Right.
But in terms of just cover, it's one of the best covers of all time.
Sure.
100%. But I didn't buy it strictly because of the cover. Because it's Jimmy Smith and Wes Montgomery. B, it's on the black and silver Verve. So that doesn't count. Anyway, but it does mean it's an absolutely phenomenal record.
It's a great record.
Metal West, woo, good friend of the program. Cashed in $1,000 banana bucks. You can cash in $1,000 banana bucks and pick the LP that's playing next. He chose some Iron Maiden, which we didn't have in the house. I only own Iron Maiden on CD, and Jay didn't bring his Iron Maiden. Second choice was like, what about some Sam Hain Initium? Bet. Boom. This is the
Those guys look demented, man.
the classic boot on blue vinyl. These are not OGs or of any sort. You know, the Sam Hain stuff. A lot of this is for boots, but also a lot of people say that Mr. Glenn Danzig himself are behind these boots. I've heard that a lot.
Is he down and out right now, just trying to make some money? Or?
No, he's at odds with record companies, and there's nothing wrong with that. Perfect record for Friday the 13th, which you've not mentioned. This is borscht. This is Friday the 13th.
Today is Friday the 13th. I saw that earlier.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Fuck.
Yeah. You know what happens when Friday the 13th falls on a Friday?
What's that?
No, I don't know. I meant to say. Sorry, I meant to say. Do you know what happens when the 13th falls on a Saturday? They call it Saturday the 13th.
I think it seems like to me Jay's on weed. I'm gonna be honest. I've got a little. I think.
I gotta get back to character.
I think Jay's on weed. Actually, that last. The last. When we played that Sam Hain, it ran out, and we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Oh yeah, you didn't have a record queued up.
Didn't have a record queued up. Literally went over to the funk section, grabbed the record, queued it up, boom. Little Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
Woo! Got to find a way, baby. Hey, quote of the night. Got to find a way.
What are you, a motivational speaker?
Right now I am, Jay. Fuck. Got to find a way.
Jay should never be left in the studio alone again. That's the truth.
Maybe that's quote of the night. So I use this as a little.
The dog. By the way, the dog didn't even bark when I came in, so you might
Really?
want to train her a little better.
I'd like to train her to live out in the backyard, Jay. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And the cats just came right out and started playing with me.
Yeah. They know what the fuck's going on. Oh, baby. Little red fang. Woo! A little red fang, baby. This is this the last record they released before this?
I don't know.
The one that came out just recently?
Listen, dude.
Only Ghost. Picked this up used, and I love this record.
Used?
Used. It's got the hype sticker. Love this record, man. I got a bunch of Red Fang, probably 4 or 5 LPs. Don't have the brand new one, which I love. I think it's a phenomenal album, as is this one. Low key, check this shit out on Relapse Records. Pick that up used.
That's awesome, man.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Relapse.
I think this is a great transition from some shit like some fucking Red Fang, right into some damn Coltrane, man. Not just any Coltrane, but this concert in Japan.
Yeah.
Some live joint. What is this, like 74, 73 on ABC Records?
Land of the
concert was actually in '66.
The concert was from '66.
Land of the Rising Sun.
Very avant-garde.
And again, look at this cover. I think tonight we're only pulling shit with dope covers. Fuck, man.
No, very good.
absolutely phenomenal free jazz stuff. That's
You held it for
Nate Bouchard with a little.
oh, Nate.
I don't think I can do that.
Little Yakov Smirnoff stick there.
Huh. In America, cameramen watch show. In Russia, cameramen watch you. What a country. It's a fair point. Maybe that's quote of the night. Then Steve, Steve came in and played a couple of records. Jay, I'm not going to loot anymore. Get the fuck out of the seat. Let Steve get in there. I tried to be subtle about it. Motherfuckers make me have to just make a point about it.
Yeah.
Mother's Finest.
Yeah. So, Mother's Finest. A lot of folks don't know Mother's Finest if they're not from like the southern region.
Great band.
They toured like the
I don't know this
college
record.
scene. They started their first album was in '72. This is '76. This is probably their biggest selling album.
Tight white, baby.
Another Mother Further. The reason I played it is I'm going to see them tomorrow.
That's awesome.
In Winston-Salem, they're playing this festival at Fairgrounds, and they're playing it along with another artist who we played right after this. But I'm real excited to see Mother's Finest because this album, I bought this when I was in high school, and have played it. I played the shit out of it. I love Mother's Finest, and have since picked up 3 other of their earlier albums from this era.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned the other person that's playing up there, and I'm like,
I said, yeah, they're playing with DJ Cool, and I was like, I don't know anything about DJ Cool, but I'm just one of those rap artists, whatever.
Steve,
and you run over there, and you're like, blah, 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 blah. You mean
Steve's an older gentleman. But yes, actually, when I bought my first 2 turntables, some from Nice Guy Timmy that we play with on Wednesdays, 2 Gemini turntables and a little Gemini mixer back in the 90s, but this came with the tables.
Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
So I may go a little earlier. I may go a little earlier just to check out a little bit of DJ Cool.
That's that 12-inch joint.
It was fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a good time.
A lot of people know that as the Ed Lover song from Yo MTV Raps.
Apparently, Merv knows this song.
Oh, yeah.
And he's older than me, so I'm an older gentleman, but I'm not very familiar with all the stuff that
absolutely
involved in that time.
This was the dig of the week from what was it, last week? This 8 machine I picked up, which is the fantastic jammier side of a stoner rock stuff.
Great live album.
Yeah, for a live album, it sounds phenomenal. Live at Freak Valley, comes with a DVD.
Borscht.
On Ripple Music, the Ripple label. Definitely need to check this shit out, man. I was unaware of this. I bought this simply maybe that's the next contest.
Nah.
What have you bought simply based on the label?
Well.
And has that worked? That's worked out similarly to the cover thing. Where some things are like, oh yeah. And other things you're like, what the fuck? Because early on I did some of that similar stuff and some jazz shit and it kind of fucked me right in the pH.
Something like Riding Easy.
Yeah, like Riding Easy. I'll buy them.
What's the blues label that we
Rooster?
love? No.
Rooster Blues?
No, those are...
Chess?
No, those are Givens. The one out of Mississippi.
Oh, Fat Possum.
Fat Possum.
Yeah, exactly. Like that kind of stuff.
Speaking of Fat Possum, they just released a... it's not a documentary. It's just a video of a blues festival, Memphis Blues, 1969. You can check it out. It's really cool. It's just performances one after another. There's no like documentary talk or whatever. It's just the actual concerts of this concert in the Memphis area. In the same area where like 2 weeks later they had like a KKK rally. But it's a really cool blues festival that they put on back in the day.
Ask Steve to do the Ed Lover dance. I don't think he knows the Ed Lover dance, though.
I'd love it.
Ty says bought a record player like a year ago and barely showing love to it. Lots of Goodwill finds, but listening to a lot of Springsteen albums. Like, you know what? It took me a long time to realize that a lot of the early Springsteen stuff is really good.
Sure it is.
I mean, I'm 44, so like, I grew up. I knew Born in the USA. You said Springsteen. I knew Born in the USA. I didn't know a lot of that older stuff was as good as it is.
Well, the reason why folks like that are as good as they are is they had really good shit coming out when their earlier albums were really fucking good.
Yeah.
And then they hit it big with something that really made a mark. But
It's the same thing I was talking about in the last couple of weeks with ZZ Top. You know, I grew up on Eliminator. Like, because they were on MTV and had long beards and had hot chicks and hot cars.
had the keys.
And the keychain in their videos. And they're cartoony. They're total cartoons of people. But then people are like, oh man, you ever heard like Rio Grande Mud? Tres Hombres? I'm like, fuck you talking about? I'm like, oh shit. You know, I'm in like my 30s. And I'm hearing these for like the first time.
Speaking of ZZ Top, my sister went to see...
oh yeah, let's get into it.
She was hanging out with a friend of hers. That girl, lady, I should say, that was having a yard sale. She was moving to L.A. and she was selling all of her shit. And I bought some of her records. I think I showed them on the show, some of the stuff I bought. But she's involved in TV and film. She did makeup for some shows in the Atlanta area. But she's also had become friends with Billy Bob Thornton. Well, Billy Bob Thornton
Double BT
was playing a gig with his the Box Cutters or Box something.
That's a pretty cool name.
Whatever the name of the band is.
What, if you're a punk band and you didn't think of Box Cutters before now, shame on you. That's a dope punk band.
It's not Box Cutters. Anyway, Billy Bob Thornton was performing, and her friend went.
Let's trade
and
that.
They ended up hanging out with Billy Bob after the show, and she had posted some pictures of them hanging out or whatever. It was really cool. She said he was a super nice guy, and apparently Billy Bob knows a lot of folks, as most folks in Hollywood probably do, and her friend, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name at this point in my life, at this point in the night, but she was saying that Billy Bob knows a lot of folks. A lot of folks will come hang out after, like, when they're on the set, and so there's a picture of her hanging out with Dusty Hill from ZZ Top. It was really kind of cool that to see that little connection there. You gonna play something?
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Okay.
Because you're talking about the name, the Box Cutters.
Yeah.
And if there's not a punk band named the Box Cutters.
There should be.
There should be?
Okay.
Damn it.
Nobody can hear it. Your amp's turned off.
No, that's it. I had to figure it out first. No, I got it.
Okay.
It's I got raped at the Family Dollar. I got raped at the Family Dollar by the.
You got raped at the Family Dollar.
By the Box Cutters.
Oh.
Okay.
Isn't that perfect? If that's a 7-inch, if you walk into a record store, you find a 7-inch called "I Got Raped at the Family Dollar."
I got raped by a 7-inch at the Family Dollar.
No.
Oh.
I got raped at the Family Dollar by a band called the Box Cutters. You tell me right now, in all good faith, you wouldn't buy that record. Bullshit.
I got raped at the Family Dollar.
Yeah, I got the whole song's written.
Is it?
Yeah.
You've already written it?
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I was singing that. I told my mom about it walking to the hospital while my dad had a heart attack. That's a true story. It's like, hey, this is.
I wrote a song.
This sucks.
I wrote a song.
I wrote a song. I told my mom, I was like, I got raped at the Family Dollar. I got raped at the Family Dollar. My mom's like, what are you saying? And I was like, I got raped at the Family Dollar. I got raped. I got raped at the Family Dollar. Anyway, last record we played.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw a little 80s in there for you. I don't think you played any 80s music.
I don't think so. I mean, I wasn't here for a lot of the time.
The Swing, this is early. Earlier In Excess, which had
good stuff.
Send a Message, Original Sin, Waiting in the Sun. Yeah, good stuff.
You had this for a long time, like since back in the day?
I had it on...
I know you're a big NXX guy.
I think I originally had it on cassette for a long... It took me a while to get this on vinyl.
Radio edit, I got grapes at the Family Dollar. That's fantastic. I was playing it wrong earlier. Now it's driving me crazy.
1984, maybe?
That's it. Fuck. I was messing it up before. You want to sing it? You're a singer, Steve. You know the rhythm?
I got raped at the family dollar. I got raped, family dollar. I got raped. I got raped. I got raped at the family dollar. Oh yeah, made me holler. I got raped at the family dollar. I got raped. I got raped.
See? I knew I'd find it. Baby, it's always right there. You just got to reach out and grab it sometimes.
Classic.
Speaking of which, recently the show I did for the Rolling Stones, Vagabond Saints presents
Right.
the Rolling Stones. One of the videos finally got put out there, and it's me performing Monkey Man.
And it got popped by copyright.
No.
Oh, no.
It's on Facebook. I can help you find it. It's on my Facebook page, but it actually turned out really, really well.
So, is it a badge of honor if you're a tribute or cover band guy if your video or file gets popped by copyright?
Yeah, sure. Because I guess
I never thought about
the
that,
machine thought it was real.
Yeah. Reach down for a record. We ain't got one. Boom. Hey, who wants to play some marbles?
Oh, yes. Wait.
Before we get to dig of the week.
Somebody's audio leveler just had a
That's
heart
Merv. He's got. Hey, before we get started. Before we get started. Well, that's wrong. That's wrong.
We should do a shot.
Let's do a shot right now. And I'll tell you while we're doing the shot. And I'm getting pissed off. I want a shot right now.
What's that? What's that? Salted caramel.
Our man Merv.
Or medium.
Nope. Our man Merv, who's been with us for so many goddamn years here on the show,
Merv.
retiring as of 7 a.m. this morning. Coming up.
A new retirement party
Retiring.
tonight.
Broadcast engineer.
7 a.m.
Retiring.
After tonight's shift.
And he's on his second bottle because
he's working tonight.
Because he's a goddamn legend. He's on his second bottle.
Bottle of what?
My guess is Chivas.
Okay.
Hey, you gonna sit here? No. Thanks.
But let's do a shot. Come on!
Well,
Of something. Merv's retiring.
hey, you know who else retired this week?
50 years?
That's all there is.
Oh, man. 50 years, dude.
50 years.
That is crazy talk.
That's how old he is.
No. That's how long he's been working there.
Vodka.
Is this when you're?
Wait. There's vodka. Who wants what? No, I don't.
Vodka.
Somebody's welcome to this, but
We're doing bourbon or vodka?
Let's all just do one thing.
There's not enough of this for everybody.
Okay, let's not make everything complicated. I don't care. You can give me that. Whatever this is.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Whatever. I don't care nothing about nobody.
All right.
What is this, Jay? Did you bring this, Jay?
Yeah.
Little Burnett's peach?
Looks like a J. That lid don't belong in that bottle.
No. That's a ketchup lid.
hey.
Here we go. Look,
Cameraman,
I got it.
That lid don't belong on that bottle. Oh, I did that.
Steve has put a ketchup lid on a Maker's Mark for some reason.
Is there anything left? Oh, I want a shot.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm drinking out of the bottle. How about that?
See the way they melt the
Pass
wax
it
on
over here
top?
when you get done, but motherfucker.
Here we go. Hey, Merv!
Oh, I like the wax. That's cool.
Merv, we appreciate you, bro. You've been around for a long fucking time for us, man, and we really appreciate you.
Champion.
Happy retirement, man.
Champions League. Woo.
True champ.
Yeah, man. Merv's a real
Right.
mofo. A real mofo. 100%.
Let's play some marbles.
Yeah, let's play some marbles, man. Game capture. I'm going over here. Boom. What do we got here? Little marbles?
remember it was just his birthday also.
Yeah, it was also Merv's birthday.
Someone
Oh,
says drink to Jay owning a boat.
yeah, Jay actually owns a boat as well. Okay, boom. Get out of here. Let's go to race. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you would like for us to play tonight. exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you would like for us to play tonight. I don't want to say it again.
Well, I did it before the fucking finished saying it.
I gotta move this over here. Set hut. Boom. Oh yeah. Much better shot. You know why? I'm in most of it.
That doesn't
Look at that.
Merv's choice
How about-
on marbles.
Merv's choice on Hey Merv, you see one you want to run, baby? You tell me what
Run
number.
50. Run number 50 because he was 50 years as a...
Jay says run 50 because he was at 50 years. You want to do that, Merv?
He said any is fine.
Anyone is fine. So we'll let the vote. Everybody vote 50 then. I'm voting 50. Fuck y'all. Vote 50. You guys vote 50 or I'll get pissed off.
He's literally so telling the truth.
I'll get real pissed off. You guys don't know what pissed off looks like.
Big Bad Luke 76 said 44.
Regatta.
Pixels Portal Alley. But it's roller racing! Because you know why, Steve?
Why?
Did your fucking show?
Because you said so.
Grown man record night.
No, you guys suck because I got raped at the Family Dollar. Fuck. See, part of the premise of the lyrics is
Should we sit play in there?
they drugged me into the back room, in the stock room. You couldn't hear me holler because I got raped at the Family Dollar.
You didn't give me the lyrics.
Couldn't hear me holler. No. It's just that'll be that one line. You can do it. You can do
a
it
lot of
2 minutes.
players tonight.
Exclamation point, play, please.
Get in here.
Or
I got a bad set, man.
some people say exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark, whatever.
Boom. Let's go.
Why does it show me as Elizabeth Finneran? That's fucking-
Oh, no.
Does it show your social?
Yeah. You could have 4 chances to enter the contest if you just give me your social.
More chances to win.
Well, I'm from the bank, and I just need you to show me the back of the card.
You know, I ended
So
up.
that we have the right numbers.
So check this out. Ron's met this girl. I dated this girl that I met through a telephone service a long time ago in the 90s.
Telephone service?
Okay. Lost contact for 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Me and Bo, our dead bass player,
Yeah.
who don't play bass anymore on account of he's dead about it,
Yeah.
ran into her at a club at one point. Then we started dating or whatever. Like after
Is
that.
it titty balls?
Oh, is that I Love You Too?
No. But turns out she ended up being I was like, man, you look great. You lost
Someone
weight.
that love like women.
No, I was like, you lost weight and shit, and like you look really good, and like, and she was like, yeah, well, I was a crackhead. She
that girl.
she was a crackhead, but the fun part of this is 244-411475.
Is her phone number?
That's her social.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. 244-411475. That's her social.
Okay.
I memorized it.
Thanks for sharing that.
I like numbers.
What's her name?
No. I like numbers though. Here we go. Is that good or bad crack? Hey baby, I'm not willing to weigh in on that. Here we go. We're starting it up. No.
Good luck to everybody.
I was in the shot.
Start spreading the news.
I'm leaving here today.
I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Whoa, who shot up there? Holy shit balls.
Foompa.
Of course it's Metal Theologian.
Hey, off the board.
Oh,
Off the board.
hey, look, YouTube superstars off the board. 55,000
Good
subs,
luck.
Metal Theologian.
Good- Oh, somebody
Whoa,
shot
whoa,
through.
whoa. That's the captain. You got a profile picture?
Unsound Rob's in first place. Nope.
Look at cameraman's picture. That's from 1997.
Wait, do I have a picture?
It's Steve. It's
Steve
Mazzy.
Fever.
I didn't know Mazzy was in here.
Unsound Rob still leading the way.
Whoa. Busting blocks, giving Indian burns, taking
Slapping-
names.
Busting blocks and slapping cocks.
Okay, that's. I don't know about that. That seems a little. Hey, Jerry, can we roll that back about 10? Boom! Nebulous Prowler, the nifty gifter. Woo!
The nifty gifter.
He's the
Getting
champ.
stuck up in some blocks here.
I wish I could bust him loose, Steve. Look at these ovaries. These look like
What's
ovaries.
he doing? Just hanging out. Nobody coming up.
Oh,
on
it's
him?
right at the end,
Right
too.
at the fucking finish.
Oh no! Let
Look at
Nebulous
this.
break through.
Come
Here
on.
it comes.
Here it
Come on,
comes.
Neb. Come on, Neb.
Poinky poinky.
Come on, Neb.
Somebody's coming up behind him. Nobody's coming up behind
Oh
him.
no! Come on, Neb.
Here he comes.
Come on, Neb.
Nope, that's a block.
Boom!
Nope, here comes somebody else.
Oh no!
Sorry.
That's
Phil.
not right.
Oh, somebody busted through! Nick Bouchard!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He jumped it. He jumped it.
Oh, the
What a
humanity!
steal! What a steal!
The humanity!
Good job, Nate.
Oh no!
I got to give you credit. That's like
Oh no!
that's like the White Sox last night coming back.
That's racist.
What?
You said White Sox? I don't
No,
know.
no, that's not.
That seems racist to me, bro. I don't. Fuck.
That was a good game.
That's a good game. That's a good roll. We may have to re-roll that. You guys want to re-rack some marbles later? Fuck, I don't know. You guys be good. We may do it later on. Let's get a little dig of the week,
Hey, somebody's
Steve.
calling for Steve Sack.
We should give Nate some
Of course,
Steve
of course,
sack.
that would be Aaron calling for Steve Sack.
We should,
He always calls for
Where's your
Steve
sack?
Sack's over here with where I am. Of course.
I don't know what's in there. Didn't you bring some other stuff to put in there? Oh, nice. Nate. Yo. Look at what you get, baby. How about a little Texaco patch?
Just one of those million miles. Give me one of those back.
Okay. Off the bat. You get a Texaco patch, and you get a Million Mile Club patch.
That's my Uncle Don Raker.
That's awesome. That's the biggest prize we've ever
That's
offered out of
awesome.
Steve
That's
Sack.
really cool.
Yeah.
You get a Million Mile Club and a Texaco.
You can put that on your
operator.
battle jacket, dude. If you don't have a battle jacket, you need to get one.
You got to get one.
You gotta get one. I got one.
I know where you can get one in Atlanta.
A battle jacket?
Yeah, if he's down there.
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Good job.
Let's get into a little DOT dubs. DOT dubs. Now, I didn't go to any stores because I don't have time for that right now. There's a work thing, and then my dad's still in the hospital thing, and it's like a
Where's my bat? Oh, there.
going to the record store has not really been
Jay, you got anything?
part of the scenario here recently, and it sucks. Next week, I'm either going to be able to get into a local record store, or I'm going to order some shit. Because I miss it, and it makes me feel better on weeks that just don't feel right. That makes me feel better.
Sure.
You know, it's like when we take, man, some of the my favorite moments in collecting and maybe life. I remember is like things like Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend when it's coming up, and going digging on those Fridays.
Sure.
You walk out of the store, 4 or 5 brand new records, some new shit you never heard of before.
Feel good. Feel good.
You gonna stop on the way home, grab you some fucking IPAs,
Maybe some
and maybe a fucking dub sack,
chicken wings.
some chicken wings. You gonna come home and make it a priority. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That vibe. It's that vibe. Some of the best feelings of my entire life. When I first started collecting records, those feelings. Fresh records, some fucking beers, and woo! Fucking punch shit. I know anyway, but I didn't get anything, so I'm relying on you, Steve, to kind of fill this gap.
I just got a couple of things.
Okay, fair enough.
So last week I finally gathered some more of my comic books because I decided my room's getting really crowded with shit. So
They had some.
I need to move some musical equipment into another room, and right now what's taking up a lot of room is some comics that I'm not reading them, so I'm getting rid of them. And so I took a bunch of comics to McKay's, because I know I don't get the best dollar for them there, but I do get trade credit for either, they have musical equipment, they have electronics, they have stuff that I'm interested in. Plus, they have a lot of vinyl.
Now, I know we've got some comic nerds in the chat now.
I know.
Originally, you had kind of some stipulations of like eras and time periods of stuff, and you're like, yeah, you know what? I've got all these, and I don't really care about it. Was there something that this time you kind of you moved that a little further and said,
I'm starting to get rid of shit that I originally didn't want to get rid of, like all my Marvel what ifs, and now there's a what if like show on Disney Plus about, I don't know if you know, what if is like a whole comic series of, you know, what if Spider-Man had done this, or what if like the first episode of What If is like, what if Agent Carter had taken the super serum rather than Steve Rogers. It's just a whole like you can go anywhere.
Tangents.
You can go anywhere with what
like
if.
tangents from
Yeah. So you know that plus some. I'm starting to get rid of Avengers comics that I would not have gotten rid of, and Captain America comics, because Captain America is my all-time favorite. Iron Man and Captain America are my two all-time favorites. So, but you know, I'm not reading them, and I've read them already. So
I was
it's
probably
like,
Flash and Green Lantern.
what's that?
I was probably
So you're a
Flash and
DC
Green
guy,
Lantern.
yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
But so I got a nice trade credit for a big box of comics that I had. And I honestly had a few records picked, but I only chose one because I was trying to be conservative and say, well, let me see how much I can amass. Because I've got more comics I'm going to get rid of over the next few weeks. So the one record I picked up is a Wilson Pickett that I didn't have.
oh yeah, I got this one.
The exciting Wilson Pickett, a mono press on Atlantic. I honestly can't tell you what year.
67.
Maybe 67, maybe 66, maybe 66 on Atlantic. It's got Land of a Thousand Dances, Barefootin', In the Midnight Hour. A lot of good stuff on here.
Hey, first time, perfect vibe for right now. First time I ever heard Land of a Thousand Dances. You got
Envision.
no. You guys tell me, drop something in the chat as I show this. Where's the first place as a guy? I'm 44, child of the 80s. Where's the first place I heard Land of a Thousand Dances?
Probably a movie, an 80s movie.
This is a fantastic record, by the way.
Great record.
It's in good shape.
So
too.
I've got like, yeah, it's really good. This is my third like original release of Wilson Pickett. I've got a compilation as well.
I'll just give it a little hint. Dan Aykroyd, John Candy.
Would it be
Boom! Nate Bouchard. Great
Bruce
Outdoors.
Gross? Great Outdoors.
Yep. There was actually a music video for that
Okay.
where they rebooted that for the soundtrack.
Nice.
It was on MTV back in the day. It was a Wilson Pickett song from from '66, but it was John Candy and Dan Aykroyd and footage from Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna say Ski School? I mean, we may watch Ski School after the show
And
tonight.
last but not least, a record that I'm thinking we're going to probably put on when the show's over. So I don't want anybody to go away.
yeah, absolutely.
I think we talked about this record
last week.
Maybe last week.
It came out last week.
And then we said more on that later.
It was a new release.
So I used my Speedway points. You know, I got a Speedway card, which is a convenience store out of
Winston.
Cincinnati, Ohio. To be honest with you, yes, it is.
But they got that big.
So I buy my gas there, and I buy my whatever there, and I amass these points until I get enough points to get an Amazon $25 card. So I'm going to take my $25 card
That's
and I go on
smart.
Amazon
That's smart.
and I buy vinyl with it. So that's what I do. That's the way how I reward myself. And this came out, and I happened to find it on Amazon. I have volume 2. This is volume 1, which is really hard to find until now. But I think there are only 1,000 copies. It says special edition orange swirl wax, limited to 1,000 copies worldwide. This is Country Funk Volume 1.
Now, you know what I've noticed kind of right off the bat? I think this font was originally white. I think this was all white.
Maybe it was. I think
Now they did it as orange because the vinyl.
you'll have to ask
Tambroni.
Tim John, because he has the original. I don't have it, but he did send me. Well, I've heard this album. No,
You don't know nothing
I
about
don't know
nobody,
nothing.
Steve.
but I'm just so stoked to get this.
Jerry Jeff Walker. Woo!
Volume 1.
Who else is it? Mac Davis, Dale Hawkins, Bob Darren. Is that not Bobby Darren?
Probably Bobby Darin.
Link Ray, North Carolina guy.
Yeah.
Bobby Charles, Cherokee, Tony Joe White. Big fans of that. Tony Joe. Larry John Wilson, Bobby Gentry. Leroy. No, not Leroy Jenkins. You know what Leroy Jenkins is?
No.
Anyway, Johnny Jenkins. Johnny Jenkins with I Walk.
So most of these names, you hadn't heard of some of these guys, but it's great record.
Yeah. If you know what Leroy
I
Jenkins
haven't even
is,
popped the seal on this bad boy yet.
if you know what Leroy Jenkins is, let me
What is Leroy Jenkins?
you don't know how local I am? Boom. Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins with an exclamation mark is literally the way that I live my life, Steve. Leroy
Party.
motherfucking Jenkins.
Party.
Orange Blossom Special. Woo-wee. Come on! Come on, Steve. Pick up that guitar and talk to me.
Oh, also, I was going to add.
Yeah, let's get into it.
You know, I was talking about seeing Mother's Finest tomorrow. One of the reasons I really wanted to play Another Mother Further is they do Mickey's Monkey, which is really a ripoff. It's a total ripoff of Led Zeppelin's
BJ and the Bear?
Custard Pie.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yep.
drop down, baby, let daddy see ya. But anyway, they do Mickey's Monkey, which is the same.
Double M.
So I have worked up a version of Custard Pie where we go into Mickey's Monkey, and we're going to try it next weekend. I got a gig next Saturday at the distillery.
Devin Townsend's in there.
Old Nick Williams Distillery. We got a show there next weekend.
Oh, and Dubs.
I got some friends from high school coming up, so I won't be here for the show next Friday.
No.
Sorry.
No. Wait. We didn't talk about this.
We didn't talk about it at all.
We got.
I will not be here next Friday because next Saturday I got a big gig, and next Friday I don't want to be.
Well, we bring them in.
Nah.
No, high school.
Jack
friends.
Mamias is one of them.
We'll bring
who's
him
been
in.
on the show.
Video game Jack Mamias.
Yeah, video game Jack Mamias. So
He's dude.
but I'm gonna try and get this. We're gonna practice Sunday. We've done it once. We don't like to practice a whole lot.
His videos have more views than the
So
Metal
you want
Theologian
Jack
videos.
to be here?
Bring Jack in.
It's how many chairs you got?
I mean, we don't have to. We ain't got to drink and get all stupid. Jack's a big shot. He's a hot shot. He's a hot shot video game. Hey, we're on Twitch. You guys like hot shot video game guys?
I
Yeah.
play Battlefield 2042.
You know, his brother is producer of
John Mamias.
Cyberpunk
2077.
Yeah.
Jack has done Crisis and Far Cry and
Yeah.
Mech Warrior.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
We may or may not come next week.
I mean, fuck, if there's a cow that's fucking drooping titties, we'll milk it. You know what I'm saying?
What?
We milk drooping titties, Steve.
Drooping
Point
titty
blank. Quote of the night. We milk drooping titties.
What? Where'd that come from?
I mean, because I think that brings us,
Brings us full circle.
I mean, we milk drooping titties, don't we? We don't not milk drooping titties. That if you're presented with a low hanging fruit that can
All right.
help you out, you don't. That's
That ain't working at all.
it's a whole. It's a whole thing,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
You milk low hanging.
Milk 'em. Milk them if you got them.
You hate video games, wizard of video games.
Hey,
Shane, if you're in here, ban him. Jerry,
No banning.
Get him
can I
out of
ask
here.
a question
Ban-
about
ban
watching
for-
video games.
yes.
Is that not the best thing ever? You don't play them. You just watch other people play them.
I was the same way. You were no,
No, you weren't, because I
No.
watched you play video games.
you were literally
I would not play them.
the only person that watched me play video
Yeah, I
games.
would not play them. I had to watch somebody play them.
Cameraman watched me play video
Yep.
games, but I watched literally
Everybody
everybody else play video games.
Nope.
You're the only person that did the opposite to me.
Am I in the frame?
You're
Oh, you're in the frame.
Devin Townsend.
Are you cutting me out like with
Devin
No,
Townsend.
you're pretty,
postscript?
you're
No.
pretty much hogging the show.
Oh, I feel bad now. I don't want to hog nothing.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I think you're serious.
Cameraman giving us that Carl Childers stare.
Is he a baseball player?
He was.
Get yourself some hard candy and some magazines to keep yourself occupied.
I think that goes.
They got a good double meat burger. That's twice the reference for the double meat
I
burger.
had a. Do y'all have a backyard burger up here?
Yeah, we used to.
We used
Oh,
to.
we got one in Raleigh, man. That place.
I
is
call
good.
it Crackyard Burger.
That stuff's good, man.
There was one at Hop On. That's what it was. There was one at Hop On.
It's like $10. You get like the seasoned fries and
I tell you where you need to go is Big Burger Spot.
Double BS.
called Big
So
Burger.
right off of Guilford College Road.
I went over there to shoot Steve
near
Harvey.
Jamestown.
Steve
Yeah,
Harvey.
Yeah.
Steve
There
Harvey
were
went there.
pockets on my pants. I ain't got no pockets on my
They
pants.
made that Steve Harvey burger, which had French dressing on it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I ate that one. The Steve Harvey burger.
It was alright. I like the Steve Fever burger.
Whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa,
better.
whoa, whoa.
It's the big difference is
Oh, wait.
the pepper jack and the brioche bread.
The brioche
We should do
makes
the,
a big difference.
That's the biggest difference. But the pepper jack really adds like a
Jack it up.
third dimension.
Just jack it
Jack,
up.
Jack, Jack. Actually, I'll do this one since you're talking about it. Boom. Little volume 4 action. Woo! Right up in our element. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with a soda speaking chip. You got a soda, Steve?
I brought something.
You got something?
I'm not quite sure if it's a soda or not,
Well,
but it's very
I
interesting.
mean, we could decipher whether or
Oh,
not.
we're going to get
And
into
we're going to get a chip. We got a chip.
I got a chip.
Okay. And Boss Man sent us a bunch of chips. There's some
I got
chips
a
up
chip.
there.
I got a chip.
There's stuff up there.
I got a chip.
Okay. You guys stay tuned here on Grown Man Record Night. We're coming right back with some soda speak and chip chat. Hey, look, folks. We have reviewed like fucking 800 bags of potato chips.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 778 or 780. 800 bags of potato chips. Fuck off. We're coming right back.
Wait. Aren't some of those like pork rinds?
No, we're coming right back. We're coming right.
There have been a few pretzels. There have been a few.
Different stuff.
No, look.
They're not all potato chips.
No, look.
It's really more of a salty snack.
Hold up.
episode.
It's a sweetness thing.
How
My
many
favorite. Hold up.
pretzels?
Hold up before we do.
But you don't like pretzels.
One of my favorite chip chat moments is early on, like first 20 episodes of chip chat, we're still shooting it standing up. You're shooting it with the camera,
Man,
right?
we need to do more.
And you didn't know, but I was like, okay, here's your we're doing chip chat, and I was like, this is a pork rinds, and I was like, it's the pork rind is the hot cousin to the potato chip, and you kept filming, and I was like, if you've ever, I was drunk as shit. I was like, you ever been to your family reunion? And you got that one cousin. I'm like, man, them titties on that cousin. And you did this number. You took the camera and moved it over and you went. I made this connection about pork rinds and hot cousins early on, and I've never fucking forgot about
Oh,
that.
that's funny.
Anyway,
I think I remember that.
Elliot Cruz, what's going on, my Fayetteville brother?
holding that little tiny camera and moving
Yeah,
around
it's
was
right down
always
there.
fun. Like,
Hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
blah, blah, blah.
You can
blah,
still
blah.
hold it if you want.
It's right down there. We'll be right back.
Of course, we're not
Do a
using it.
handheld. Let's do a handheld.
We'll be right back.
Let's hold hands.
No.
We're not.
When you drive to Wendy's and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to ask, where's the beef?
For bill consolidation, home improvement, refinancing, or any purpose.
We had too many bills piled up. We need the home equity loan, but we're turning it down everywhere.
Glenn saw the ad on TV and called immediately. Mr. Cash quickly paid off all our debts and gave us one low monthly payment. Mr. Cash is good people.
We applied at a bank for a home improvement loan, but they turned us down, said we didn't have enough equity in our house. That's when we called Mr. Cash. He approved our loan, gave us all the money we needed at a low interest rate.
I'm single and on a fixed income. A situation arose where I need a large sum of money in a hurry with a low, affordable payment. I called Mr. Cash, and Mr. Cash came through for me. Thanks, Mr. Cash.
Considering a home equity loan? Call now 1-800-444-CASH. That's 1-800-444-2274. Homeowners only. Call 1-800-444-CASH. Call now and ask for Mr. Cash.
Introducing TurboGrafx 16, the next generation video game system. It's 4 times faster, so the games are more exciting. There are almost 10 times as many colors, so the arcade quality graphics are even more intense. And you can expand your system with a CD player for CD games with sound effects that are turbocharged. TurboGrafx 16 from NEC, the higher energy video game system.
Don't pout, check it out. That's gonna show you what work's about. You're gonna make a good penny when you know you have many talents. Name 4.
I can cook and fix a car, read a book and gaze at stars. What kind of jobs am I good for? Tell me.
Chef, engineer, journalist, astronomer. What you like to do today can help you find a job that pays planet.
Penny, penny, oh penny.
You're gonna make a good penny when you know you have many talents. Name 4. I can sketch, my math is strong, build a desk, sing a song. What kind of jobs am I good for? Tell me.
Singer, computer whiz, carpenter, showbiz.
What you like to do today can help you find a job that pays planet.
Every one of us has got what it takes and with some thought.
You can make your dreams come true by finding out just what to do.
Study, plan, train.
Roll the windows up.
What just happened?
Roll the windows up?
Yeah.
To the
What
hot
happened?
box.
Smell of what came out of my bottom side.
Explain that again one more time while the microphone's hot.
Which microphone? The D104? Oh,
Not the
like how I like to smell my own farts.
So
Yeah,
on
look at
purpose.
this though. Look at the camera and tell them.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you have to just make sure everything's.
No, don't put it in other people's terms. Just what
No,
do
no,
you
no.
do?
You have to make sure everything's appropriate. Like, if it smells.
What's appropriate?
If it smells like it's rotten, then
you should go see a doctor.
well, you should go to the bathroom first. If that don't work,
He smells his own farts.
who
He
does?
hot boxes. No.
Hot boxes his own farts.
Aren't you curious about your own
You
farts?
roll
though?
your windows up.
Everyone's curious about their own farts. Like, well,
Actually, I
was
don't
that
have to roll
bad?
my own windows
Yep,
up.
yep, Chick-fil-A. I'll smell it. That's it. Yep.
You know what? Let me tell you something right now before you go any further.
Okay.
So I walk in the building. Today, and I didn't have time to go get something to eat, so I just ran to the convenience store and grabbed like one of those oatmeal pies, right? But when I come in, our buddy from the CW, who rides motorcycles, he's a salesman.
Tom?
Tom.
He's a motorcycle.
He's right in front of me.
Got an Audi A4.
And he's walking in the building. He's got a bag of Chick-fil-A. I can tell. I can tell he's got a big, heavy bag of Chick-fil-A's, and he's walking up the stairs. And I'm looking at his bag, going, "Man, I wish I had one of those Chick-fil-A's." And what happens? So I go to my desk. He goes down the hall to the CW and does his sales thing or whatever. He comes into my office like 5 minutes later. He goes, "You know what? I thought so-and-so was going to be here, but she's not here today. Would you like to have a Chick-fil-A?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like coveting your bag as we were going up the stairs.
Whoa, you're what now? What are you doing?
I was coveting his bag.
I don't think that's inappropriate.
And so he
did serve our
He gave me a Chick-fil-A. So if you smell Chick-fil-A, hello.
He walked.
I'm talking about butt Chick-fil-A.
That's what I had Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Yeah,
You're both talking about the same thing, which is shit.
Chromium dioxide in his internet. You guys are acting a fool. We got a major YouTube star in here, and you guys are acting stupid.
Okay.
You guys.
What's wrong with that?
He's made concessions for us.
He may revise the miniatures.
I'm just saying we're in the presence of YouTube.
I told him that we were putting what he sent us into like a time machine because ain't no way, or a time capsule. There's no way we can put it on this set right now.
Oh, I'm keeping it so I don't fuck it up.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's some gold in there.
Oh yeah.
I've not gotten to look.
My eyeball itches a whole bunch.
We have none of us have looked at it. It could be a pile of shit.
You demand some glitter. Go get some glitter.
Could be some dog turds in there.
Where my asshole?
You got glitter?
Gary glitter.
For what?
Makeup glitter.
I don't.
What do you want glitter for?
I don't own glitter.
Nail polish.
Are we doing so to speak?
What?
Chromium dioxide said he demands some glitter.
Oh, okay.
Gary,
we'll find some glitter.
I actually do know where some is. Bitch.
So to speak. So what you got for so to speak?
So, where did I get this? I was out somewhere and I saw this and I thought, well, this is really kind of cool, actually.
The guy in front of the camera looks like Dana White.
So I saw this. This is really cool. It's not really a soda per se.
Okay.
But we've got to do this. We got to do this.
Duff?
Yeah.
A l'orange.
A l'orange. It's like this.
Whoa.
Wait, yeah, no.
Wait,
usually I exist. The thumb.
We don't exist.
Oh,
whoa, that's a lot of glitter.
What is this?
It was a sprinkle thing.
There's glitter on the floor now.
Put it on my face.
Brush your head.
It was a sprinkle cap.
Oh,
and
Jesus
then the
Christ.
cap went,
man.
I'm sorry. Your wife's definitely going to think you're at the strip club.
I'm sorry I got in the way of it.
Is that better?
I'm going to be so pissed at myself when I have to clean that up.
I know, you're like, what the fuck?
Can you see it?
No, it really didn't have like
Look, you can't even see it.
No, that's why I was throwing it in front of the camera.
The funny thing is, I did a
look at my shirt. Chromium.
I did a.
You for sure saw it snowing in front of the camera.
I did a Sabbath show like a couple years ago at this club, and there was also this Alice Cooper show the same night. And this chick, she was dressed as a nurse, and there was all this, it's theater, it's music theater.
This sounds like a fingering story.
But she had all this glitter.
Finger story.
And she was like throwing all this glitter around. So to this day, whenever I open up this folder I have, it's got a bunch of it's full of glitter. You cannot get rid of all the glitter.
It's like sand when you're camping.
This shit will be.
Glitter is the
in my.
of the craft world.
This will be in my clothes. Look at.
Yeah, glitter is the
look at that. Hey,
it's like when you're camping in sand.
Or you're fucking in sand.
You remember the
get sand in your ass crack.
Dude. You remember that hike that night?
Yeah, we got to reel it back in. Let's reel it back in.
Have you ever heard stealth camping? We got to
so to speak.
And drink sodas.
Duck à l'orange. No, this is Duff from like The Simpsons.
From The
right?
Simpsons, yeah.
Oh shit!
It's a
Where'd that come
Duff's.
from?
It's not really a soda. It's a sparkling orange water, maybe sparkling beverage.
À l'orange.
Well, we're gonna try it.
I heard
there's not a lot of sugar in here, so it's gonna be like
it's
a
really
low
funny
sugar.
It says this because one of my favorite things in the world is hearing Tony Danza say,
"Oh,
duck à l'orange."
You know what I love hearing?
Tony Danza doing
back in a minute.
Stick around. Oh, wait. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
What does it say?
What does it say?
I don't have my glasses on.
You want to borrow mine?
Those aren't prescription, are they?
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
You making that up?
Conrad.
Really?
Keep going. I got a tone bump in here somewhere.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he's blind as a bat. Ryan's blind as a bat.
Yeah, but these are like so fucking dark. I can't read.
Well, they're sunglasses.
Dude, I can't. You're so fucking blind. I can't read that.
Prescription sunglasses.
I can't read this at all.
Take them off.
Oh my god, your eyesight is so bad, dude.
You should see his liver. You should see his liver sight.
Yeah, no, my liver's really fatty.
Whoa. Is that what brain tumors look like?
Well, it's yeah. Except they're like a little more.
Oh,
gray.
okay. Let's try this.
Oh wait, here we go. Now check it out. Before we do this, somebody mentioned tone.
Jesus.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
Who do I look like again?
Yeah.
Devin said you don't.
Grown Man Record, I'll be right back. Stick around.
Sorry, I just wanted to hear that again. What does it say tone again? Boom.
Grown Man Record ought to be back in a minute. Stick around.
I forget the name of the company.
Everybody's talking again.
So what? I forget the name of the company.
Everybody ruined it.
But this doesn't have many calories. It's like 20 calories.
Okay, I didn't try it.
Try it.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. It's not bad for like a low-calorie drink.
It's really good.
It's really, really good.
You know they can't hear you.
God, I can't remember where I got
Well,
this.
Do this. Low key. Take you a little sippy.
Okay.
Okay. This is in my little vapey here, little nectarine watermelon fruits from Killer Fruits. Pop that really quick. With that little soda. I love a little like fruity soda with something like this. Right?
Yeah.
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 That's good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Like
Yeah.
So low key on the like calories and carbs compared to like a Pepsi or whatever.
Certainly.
And
Certainly.
so St. Louis has got a ball team, right? They got a second baseman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Orange soda?
who's on first?
Mango soda?
No, it's orange, but just yeah, it's orange. Soda.
Who's on first? What's
not
on
a soda,
second?
it's like
I don't know's on third.
Because it's not really soda.
Third base.
Third base. All right.
Let's do chip.
It's bad as grown men should not be counting calories. I'm a fat fuck, Elliot. That's the best I can tell you. I gotta take it easy. Not on the weekends necessarily,
Not so much.
but I do like to know what I'm putting in my body.
You're pretty good during the week.
I'm good during the week.
Pretty straight.
If I acted like regular people, normal folks during the week, I would be 450 pounds.
Snorting Duff.
Snorting Norton?
He's snorting Duff.
Doing a Carl.
Is that
He's
snort?
kind of carling it. Look.
Yeah.
I can't
He's trying to Carl it.
She did it on camera.
Cameraman's.
Show us how you carl.
How do you Carl?
I didn't
If I'm
spill
on that-
any.
Go ahead.
Do it again.
One
Do
more
it
time.
again.
Rice if I'm in that show.
Wipe everything
This is the
dry.
carl, y'all.
This is the way to not spill the Carl.
COVID. Because COVID.
Yeah, because that's COVID safe.
I'll spill a little bit.
Dummy.
Oh, that's a nice orange soda.
That's a nice, thin, layered
It's really not a
orange
soda, though.
I mean,
Well, that's what she said when she handed it to me. but I
really?
think it's a nice
You wouldn't think
orange
it's
soda.
you wouldn't think that's a soda?
Well, let's see.
Is it a
If I had my
seltzer?
glasses on,
Is there a difference between soda
It
and
says
seltzer?
a sparkling
it's
beverage.
a sparkling beverage.
Blind fuck.
That's a soda.
How is that not a soda?
That's a soda.
It is. I don't know. I was just repeating what the
I'm
other
fair.
person
I'm
said.
fairly discriminating about things like that, but that's a soda.
Total carbs.
That's a nice orange soda.
6 grams.
Boom. All right, let's move on to chip chat. What do we got for this? what the fuck was that?
Sorry.
That was the most adorable sneeze I've ever heard.
Adorable sneeze? It sounded like a fucking weed eater having a fucking epilepsy seizure. You ever had a weed eater have a seizure?
Did you show
Seizure?
Graphic?
I did. I was showing the graphic, and then there was all this noise and stuff.
So I've got a number of these, so I wanted to bring one.
Okay. Fuck.
This is a wavy Pringles out of Procter & Gamble.
Benedict, Georgia.
Cincinnati, Ohio. You know, when I was young, the Pringles cans were awesome.
And we rolled a hoop down the street, goddamn it.
Because what you could do with a Pringles can is once you finished eating the chips, you could fill it with air, like fill it with air, put it on the couch, and just like stomp it, and it would create a cannon sound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It won't do that anymore.
Really?
No, they've corrected it because I think a lot of parents are like, "What the fuck?" You know. I think it pissed off a lot of parents.
I don't show my kid.
No, I don't believe you.
The early day Pringles cans were much better for doing that because you can't do it. I don't think it works as well anymore. But here we have a Pringles wavy pineapple habanero.
The fuck? Come on. I mean, but low key, when this show's over, we're stomping this fucking.
We'll
can.
stomp it. I'll
We'll
tell you,
stomp it.
it won't be what you think it is.
We could
Fuck
fill it
that.
with black powder.
No, fuck that. I'll stomp
Black.
it. You ain't stomped it the way I stomp it. This motherfucker's popping. We get done with the show, this can's popping.
Pineapple
I guarantee
habanero.
you. Pineapple habanero. Pringles wavy. I'm excited about this. This is right up my fucking buddy.
I love those at.
I got glitter all.
What's the wings place?
There's glitter all over me.
Oh, there's much more over here.
Look at my.
He's not gonna be laughing.
Look at my hand.
Me too, man. My arms are covered.
My general hand is like glitter city.
This is gonna be around for years. Like you don't understand.
It's the herpes.
It literally is the herpes.
Well, pineapple off the top. But
Wow, a lot of pineapple.
I'm not getting the habanero.
Lots
It's
of pineapple.
refreshing chip.
Which is a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
That's Pineapple City.
Like it makes me want to have
It tastes like pineapple
a milkshake.
Like
eat
banana-
some chips with a milkshake.
Look at the glitter on his head.
There's a whole. Carl was like, "No, I'll fill that whole shit with fucking spackle.
What?
Fill that your fucking head in." It's
Oh
like,
no, the guy
Your head
that
crack.
fixed my head obviously had never done sheetrock work.
Carl was like, "No, fuck that. I'll fill that with spackle." When he was here last time.
It won't stay there though. You can feel it, even it out. It'll look nice for like 2 days and it'll crack.
Well, now what
and
you
fall
need
off.
is some what's that makeup stuff you use for makeup scars?
Pancake.
Toupee.
No.
I'm positive that MC tonight.
Epoxy? No, not epoxy.
Epoxy resin?
No.
If I had a toupee.
Who likes
like,
Police Academy 2?
We're going full. Not ever.
What do you think? What do you think about this?
I need more habanero.
I need some habanero.
It comes later.
No, it comes much later. It's very mild.
It's not crazy, but I also do love. I also do love when people do habanero. That it's not so over the top.
Yeah.
That's so fucking
I like
turns you off.
Well, that's like ghost
I like
pepper
the
shit.
spice of habanero, but not the whole like.
Habanero-
Oh my god! Wow, this is like the hell sauce.
Habanero is my absolute favorite pepper flavor.
Yeah.
But so often, and it is a spicy
but
pepper.
But it's got a fruity taste. It's got a fruity back end on it.
But so often people do it over the top,
Oh,
so they can be like, "This is habanero."
But habanero is not the hottest.
No, and
Those
you can do it to
those
where,
Scotch bonnets and those ghost peppers are like, oh, Jesus Christ.
and you can,
Carolina Reaper.
and when you're doing artificial flavors like this, because let's be honest, shit like this is artificial as fuck. You can take flavors of peppers and make whatever you want out of them without making them retarded hot.
That's a pretty big word.
We should probably just quit our job to go work for chip companies, the flavor department.
That would be too much work because I would be so invested in it that I would spend my entire life
what's left of it.
correcting things.
You already do.
Am I on the plane?
No. You're on plane. Devin Townsend. Dana White.
Look like that.
Dana White.
Dana White.
Dana, is that the chick from?
Oh, you know what?
What's the UFC owner?
That's fair.
The guy that owns the
Dana
UFC.
White and I are bald. So it's fair.
I was thinking Dana Plato.
Dana Plato?
Oh.
He kind of looks like Dana Plato.
I wish I wanted to see her.
Especially when she
She's dead.
I don't know.
when she robbed that video store.
Oh, wait.
Who hadn't wanted to rob a video store in their life?
Give me all your VHS.
I don't know if I wanted to rob a video store, but I always wanted to like wake up one day and nobody else was alive.
Oh yeah.
And the video store was right next to the
Every day.
food line. So I go into the food line.
So it's like
and
a revised version of Twilight Zone, except instead of the library, it's the video
I didn't
store.
want to read nothing. And my eyes were
I can
fine
watch
until I was a
videos.
kid.
All
But
these videos. My VCR's broken. Oh my god.
Fix VCR.
Ah.
Just gotta put tape on it.
How many microns you put on the head there?
About 30.
Okay.
You guys into chemistry? All right. Hey, look, we're not done, folks. We're just getting fucking started. We're closing this bitch out. We're going over to Twitch. We're gonna listen to some records. You guys like record albums?
I can't wait to hear this country funk album.
Woo! We're coming right over here, and we're gonna do it. Drop us a follow over on Twitch. All you folks, especially you new folks coming in tonight,
we got some new ones.
Maybe never heard of us before. It's crazy because some folks have been watching us for fucking 8 years, and some folks.
How long have we been doing this?
8 years, and some people have jumped in here tonight. It's crazy. I'll start over. I'll wait till all this chatter dies down. I'll wait till. I'll just wait till all dies down.
You know what he did?
What?
He tried to, Jerry yesterday was like trying to be like, oh, well, man, Mike came to me like this and like that, and I was like, man, seriously?
When?
I didn't believe him. I was
But
right.
it's crazy.
You know what I told Jerry? I told Jerry, look, Jerry, you can't be jerking off in the booth when there's nobody
That's
around.
not
It's
okay.
Not
Well,
cool.
And if somebody
Not cool.
calls you on the phone, answer
Yeah.
it and find out what they need you to do.
Well, we got a couple of phones in the booth. It's different.
If you hear that thing ringing, pick it up, Jerry.
But we got folks that have been watching us for fucking 8 years. We got folks that are joining us tonight. Literally tonight. First time. Craziness.
Yeah.
Appreciate both you cats for that kind of fucking vibes.
Yep, inconsistent flavor on some rub. You're right.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
flavor's there. It's the level is what's
Level of
inconsistent.
heat.
That could be
Level of heat.
inconsistent.
We're talking about the chip.
No,
Yeah.
we're talking about
Habanero in general. Yeah, that's very true. It's my favorite flavor.
People have used it in different ways, and some
It's either
not
like
as well as others.
so good. This tastes so good, and so like.
I'd like to have in this chip. I'd
Or
like
it's
to have
crazy.
some more. I'd like to have
I
some
once had
more.
some wings covering what they called habanero hell sauce, and that was like
Well,
back before.
my favorite
biggest
is
peppers.
Buffalo Wild Wings has the mango habanero wing.
Yep.
That's my favorite wing. But it's
This got mango.
looking back on it now,
Pineapple.
it's way too sweet. It's sweet and hot.
A little tease ahead.
Oh yeah.
Pineapple.
You got wings in there?
Pineapple may or may not be included in my super secret carp bait recipe.
Your carp bait? Are we gonna go? We're gonna go some carp fishing?
Oh, has he got you talking to it?
I can't talk about it.
He's
You
been
know
showing
what?
me
I
video.
can't- no,
He's been showing me
hey,
videos
hey, you
of
guys
it.
shut up.
No,
Shut up.
If Steve goes, I go.
You guys shut
We
up.
all go. If you go, we go.
Shut up. Hey, come over here. We're gonna list some records. There's glitter everywhere. Guys,
My God, the floor
is the worst.
you guys ever wanted to watch Steve take a piss outside? Appreciate all the new follows, the new subscriptions on YouTube, the new contest video. A lot of folks have fucking helped us out. We really appreciate that. That's that doesn't go unnoticed. So for reals,
Did you say contents?
let's get all serious for a second. But here's Steve taking a piss outside. It's empty. This here's me and Carl moshing then. The video file. Here's me and Carl moshing. And all right. We'll see ya.
Was I in the way of the shot?